Okay, good day and welcome to today's edition of School Spotlight.
We bring you schools and share the vision, the mission, the problem the school is out to solve. And today we are here in Kubwa, and that is at Nepa Road, precisely in Kubwa, where we have Peter Harvard School. Peter Harvard School is one of the growing schools and top-notch school that is making impact in Kubwa in the FCT. And we want to know, what is it in the vision? What is in the name? What problem is Peter Harvard School here to solve? Stay with me. After the break, we will be introducing our guest, Krista, here on Station TV. Okay, so today we are right here at the Peter Harvard School, like I did tell you initially, and I have with me Dr. Peter Agoleye.
Yeah.
Dr. Peter, it's good to have you.
Good to have you too. Thank you so much.
Okay, so Peter Harvard School, as the 2024-2025 academic year resumes, and the school parents are counting for schools to take their children to. Tell us, what is in the name Peter Harvard?
Yeah, thank you so much. Rightly introduced me, my name is Dr. Peter Agoleye. I'm the director of Peter Harvard International School, Int'l Sch International Schools was established in the year 2017 to cover the gap that we identified. We have seen a gap in the system, and we are prepared to bridge that gap. Int'l Sch International School has a very broad and achievable vision, and it's summarized this way: to see our children, that means our students, dominate prestigious universities around the world, such as Harvard University, or Cambridge. Our passion is about our students, excelling in the nearest future.
Wow.
Without much stress. As we speak now, how many Nigerian students can probably say, my first my first exam, let's WAEC exams, and the jam or whatever, or you apply to Harvard University and you picked one hand, or you be given scholarships to such schools like Harvard University, like University of Cambridge, like University of London, University of Oxford, to University of Stanford. So our vision is tailored towards such schools to see how we can, develop our children, starting from the cradle. So giving them that platform that will make them, being first choice candidates for such top-ranking universities.
Wow.
So that is our vision, in summary, yeah.
So that is quite enumerated. So somebody could actually say that because you have your eyes on Harvard, so you have Peter Harvard. So every child here at Peter Harvard looks forward to be able to take Harvard University as their first choice, and then they are able to sit for the various exams, and then straight they go to the school. Yeah. So let's look at what have the school put in place to be able to achieve this goal.
Thank you so much. The first thing, the bedrock of standard in any school is the teachers you have. What you don't have, you cannot give. So our processes when it comes to this start with getting right hands. Teachers recruitment. So we take that so seriously that we don't compromise standard when it comes to recruitment of teachers. No teacher can get to Peter Harvard without passing through all the stages, starting with writing, test, writing, at an interview generally, and also doing micro teaching, which is very key, because that will give us first-hand knowledge about this person is graduate in education. So what we don't have cannot give. And I do tell my teachers, there's no dull student. At Peter Harvard, we believe there's no dull student. We can only have dull teachers, because your student is your reflection. If you are good, your student will be good. If you have a teacher that is good, bet it the students are bound to be good. The students they have open mind. They have empty mind, right? So exactly. So they have empty mind, but you have to replace that empty mind with an open mind, according to Michael Forbes. So they have open mind. Empty mind. But as a teacher, you make their minds to be open, so that they can receive the teachings. So, but most students' minds are still empty. They are not open. And who will open this door? Who open this mind? It's the teacher. So that's the first thing we do. We ensure we get the right hands. And again, like I said, what you don't have, you can't give. So it also goes down to the management. also pretend over the school. He's in charge of the school. So at Peter Harper International Schools, the owners are on grant, the directors are on grant. We don't leave anything to chance. So that said, we ensure we monitor the teachers. As I speak, I mean, as it is our practice here, I go to classes. I teach when necessary. And I really can go to any class unannounced. And that's our practice. The teachers know, the students know that you come to your class, I walk to any class, I sit down, as low as primary, as nursery class, I go there and sit down. Teachers
and see what the
teachers need to know that you are also a teacher. You are not armchair teachers with the directors. So we are actively participating in the system in of the school. So and also we employ 21st century methodologies to ensure we are not cut off from the rest of the world.
Exactly. Talking about the 21st century methodology, we know that quite a lot of technologies are coming. So I think it would be nice to also ask, going into the new academic section, right? What is Peter Harvard doing differently from the previous section?
Sure. The worker says 1,000 miles. I mean, begins. I mean, 1,000 miles begins with respect. So every day we keep moving, we keep walking. Every day we keep walking. And what are we doing? We're thinking of the way forward, having to maintain the edge we have over our peers. So it's very important to us. So we are on top of our games. As we approach the first, the 24 and 25 academic calendar.
Okay.
Now all the classes, in fact, all the classes one are wearing a new look. You may say, does that matter? But it matters to the children.
It does.
The environment must be conducive. They must be happy when they resume from the holiday. Oh, they are entering new classes. They see their school, their classes wearing new colors. Oh, that enthuses them. They say, this is wonderful. So they come in with joy and interest to learn. That's just on the way. You may call that that was just decoration.
Like an icing on the cake.
But then now we review our curriculum. We are resuming. We review every time we are resuming. We keep. Yes, we have what the government has given to us as a curriculum. We are team and teachers. We are not slaves to the curriculum. You will not be a slave to the curriculum. Not as much as you keep to the curriculum, but you are not. You see yourself as, this is what is given to us. We must cover this holistically. Then you are not bound by not thinking outside the box. If at Peter Harvard we assume there is no box to think outside. So we think, we think
there's no boundary already.
Yes, there's no boundary to limit us. So we've already added some topics to make when we have richer. And now you say the technology is here with us. We have deployed smart boards both in secondary and in primary.
Wow.
Now we're talking about the education is no more in paper and pen and paper. Education has gone beyond that. Now we should be thinking of, now the world is talking about artificial intelligence, AI. Talking about machine learning. So and now to catch these children wrong. Children now they are being exposed to Python, all these programming languages. So these are things we have embraced, even as we approach the new session. So we are ready to take the learning into a new dimension as we speak. So the teachers are ready, and in addition, we take training very, very important at Harvard International School. There was a training session that was conducted yesterday, and we still go to have series of them before we resume. So because the world is moving, the technology is even dynamic, so we can't remain on the same spot. and we expect to grow. It's not possible. So we keep researching. I'm a researcher. I have a PhD in forensic audit and accounting. I have a doctorate degree in business administration from Leeds University. Leeds Griffith University in Leeds. And also have a PhD and that's from Providentials in forensic. So I am a chartered accountant as well.
Wow.
So they call me bookworm. I will agree.
And you are still reading.
I'm a chartered stockbroker.
Wow. Wow.
I have a master's in economics.
Wow.
And I'm also researching to my PhD in economics.
So somebody wants to ask, with all this portfolio and learning and grants you've gathered, why school?
Why school? That is the difference. The passion for education. I'm so passionate. Yes, I'm a chartered stockbroker. I've been offered different offers at stockbroking. I said no. In fact, yes, I'm here. I still consult for some finance houses, some lending companies. But this is my base. This is my base. I've been called to lecture. I said no. This Peter Harvard. This. I want children that pass through here to know me, and also attribute the impact on them. My presence alone matters a lot to the children. So it's our passion, and we believe. Yes, you may have now. If I ask you the question now, I'm trying to tell you about my passion for the children. If yes, I may be an MD of one big bank, but over time, my name will be forgotten. If I ask you who was the first MD of First Bank, you may never remember. Or who's your VC in your own time when you were in university, you may never remember. The houses you have lived in, you may never remember the owners. The hospitals you have where you have received care, you may remember those things. Yes, somebody was saying, why don't you convert this place to a hotel? It's going to make a lot of money. Why are you going to schools where they are just paying parents and you have to chase after parents? I said, yes, I will not remember if I beat an hospital. Yes, I would have speaking for people, but nobody will remember Peter Harvard. Nobody will say my alma mater is an hospital or my alma mater is a hotel. But these children we are building a generation. We are not just a generation, we are building generations to come. So this generation, we always remember that there was a man. There was a Peter Harvard. So they remember, I tried to engage this children. There was one of our students that came just 2 days ago, he just found out he declared his wife exams, because he wrote JAM exams, his UTME, while he was expecting his result. So the admission was already pending because he met the UTM cutoff mark. And now he was here and I sat him down. I engaged him for like 40 minutes, telling me about future, about what future holds for him. And that's what we do. And I personally do that from time to time. So these are the things these children need. So I would have been elsewhere. But if I'm elsewhere, these children, I won't have that relationship with them. So I try to build one-on-one relationship in line with my passion to build a very formidable generations to come. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Quite interesting. As we close up, sir,
yes,
I want to your other colleagues, right, going into the next academic year, what do you think Nigeria now as a whole should do differently for the education sector?
It is distressing. Let me just put it mildly. It's very distressing to know that the education system in Nigeria has really fallen. This is not about not appreciating or not being patriotic to say what is good and you are saying is bad.
Yeah.
But the education system has really fallen. You can imagine now 140, is it 140 they call it cut-off mark for university?
Yeah.
So where are we? What are we? Yeah, we still have students that are excelling, but they are just in minute number. Less than 20% of them making 300, 400. The majority of them, more than 90%, are below 140. So what do you make of this? So the government has a huge responsibility. A huge responsibility to do something differently. We as a school, we are doing what we can do differently, but the government should pay attention to school. They should pay attention to school. And yes, we NAPS generally, that's the National Association of Private Proprietors in Nigeria, are trying hard to support government in this quest. No, but the government should not rest on their horse. They should prioritize education. There should be a budget. If it's 20%, I think it was economic as 20% by the UNESCO.
Yes.
20% budget for education. But we meet that. So government should meet that demand. 20% of our budget. Channel to education, not just focusing on the university. Yes, from time to time, university go on strike. Now they are threatening that will go on strike. But how many times have we heard secondary school going on strike? Are they comfortable? Are they well funded? They are not well funded. Government secondary schools, private secondary schools, they are not well funded. We are underfunded. So how many times have this secondary school gone on strike? But this is the foundation. But the attention of government, because the big my colleagues, let me put that the academicians, they always put them under pressure. So the government attention is on the university, tertiary institutions. They're not neglecting the secondary. But secondary, primary schools are the foundation of our education system in Nigeria. So we have to shift the attention to primary. From primary schools now, we go to them, we feel for them. Even in my hometown, the alumni are trying their best to say, oh, let's get support, which is good. And as a school, we are into that, supporting CSR, there are community facilities and all that. So government should focus they should focus more attention on private. Now, the teachers that are teaching us now, sorry, I may take some time here. No problem. If you look at it critically, because people are not encouraged to take teaching profession because they are poorly paid. Now you know that the teachers that we recruit that are those who are admitted as teachers in universities, in college of education, are those who cannot meet up with cut-off marks
for the
polytechnic universities. So they will end up going to teaching. Those who are brilliant, they will not fill education when they are filling their UTM forms, their JAM forms. They will not fill. But these are the people that will end up becoming teachers. We have told that many applications here. Many teachers, they have certificates, but they cannot deliver. So these are the things government should do. Government should make education attractive so that best brains we have future, we think about their future, who have their future in education. So in that wise, they will apply. In fact, they will say, I want to go for education. So we get the best brains go for education. So that when they graduate, they will be able to teach at primary level, at secondary level, and eventually at university level. But when we focus on university education, without neglecting those who have been recruited, who are admitted as teachers. Those who are not, they don't have maybe schools have rejected them. So the best bet is let me go to education and they end up teaching our children. What do you expect? And that's one of the reasons why the education system will continue to fail, or fall. As long as we don't pay attention to those who are being admitted as teachers. You know now, even those who, because most schools will not want to take NC holders because they feel that not all of them are so good. So you will now end up employing those who never went for education. Because those who don't get job. So they take up education as, oh, this is the way out, a stepping stone, let me start with this. And those who do not have what it takes to deliver, they don't have that methodology, they may be smart. But the teaching methodology, they don't lack. The psychology of education, they don't lack.
And they are not even interested.
And actually not interested.
Because they are just passing by.
Exactly. We know what it takes to have a teacher, because they must have need to pass through the rudiments, the psychology of education, the methodology. So all those things are important for us to have good teachers. But when those things are neglected, we end up having BSc taking school, and those who are not ready, like you said, they are not interested. So they will not even want to go and enroll for PhD programs that we assist them. So government should shift their attention to
primary and secondary school, and then to the quality of teachers, to the quality of students that are admitted into the college.
That is the basis.
Because that is the basis.
Exactly. But I want to give kudos to quality assurance in Abuja. They are good.
Okay.
No, they are good. They are good. Each time they come to Peter Regional School, I always commend them. And I want to also call on other school owners to always give them support. They have this broad scope of helping schools put it in order, and because we embrace them from the start. So, and that has really helped us to put us in that perspectives. So it's always good to embrace such arms because they will. But those ones now, they may not have say in telling government some things to do, getting admitting right students at those levels. So but by and large, I think I hope things will get better.
Yes, by and large, things will get better. Kudos to the quality assurance department, that's the DQA, Department of Quality Assurance in the FCT, getting kudos from Dr. Peter Aguloye of the Peter Harvard School. Well, it's been an interesting section talking about putting the school on the spotlight, and we've been discussing with Dr. Peter Aguloye, who has shed light on the vision of the school, what the school is here to solve, and the impact it's here to make. A very passionate educationist, professional accountant, chartered accountant, stockbroker, and quite a lot. So
I'm also in education
So it's been a nice time having a discussion with you, and we hope that the next academic year brings us